Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. I am Teacher Tiffany, and I want to welcome you to the English Marathon, how to finally think in English. I am so excited about this English Marathon because I can be very honest with you and say it's going to change your life. As an English learner, what you are going to learn over the next 3 days, these lessons are literally going to change you. So if you are excited as I am about this English marathon, in the comment section, I want you to type I am. We're going to get this English marathon started right. It's going to be very interactive, so I hope you have your pen, your pencil, your notebook, and your mind is ready. So in the comment section, if you are as excited as I am, I want you to type I am in the comment section. I see so many of you flying in with the comments. Let's see. All right, I love it. Ronell, you became a member. I love it. This is one of my YouTube homies. Constance, hello. It's good to see you. Hudson, thank you so much for your kind words. I want to get your full comment on the screen. Here we go. Thank you so much for your kind words. Hudson says, Tiffany, you're amazing. I cannot thank you enough for your kindness. Thank you so much. I love what I do, and reading messages like this really, it honestly makes my heart warmed and it makes my heart smile. So thank you so much for your kind words. All right, in the comment section, if you are excited and if you are ready, here we go. I see it. Los Ultimos Diaz. Yes. Anis Dores. I am. It's early in the morning here, so my singing voice has not activated just yet. Good to see you here. All right. Yes. Diksha says, I'm ready, Tiff. Nate, Marisa, Fred, Mercedes, hello. Nambuya, yes, you are ready. I love it. Antonio, again, if you are ready to learn a lot during this 3-day event, type I am in the comment section. Yes, I love it. Navajith, yes. Prince, love the name. Hoviza, Vlasta, yes. Let's see. Meme, I love it. Thong, I love it. L, I love it. You all are ready. Ruth, de Chantare, hopefully that's right. I love your name. Alex, yes. Shokri, I love it. Pedro, David, I love it. You all are ready to learn a lot, and I have a lot to teach you in this English marathon. All right, so I'm gonna do 5 more. We have Adriano, Priska, Gao, and we have 2 more. Let's see, Veliwe, and let's see, Ivanka. I love it. You all are ready to learn a lot. Now, during this English marathon, again, I'm going to teach you how to finally think in English. But I want to get started first and foremost by asking you a question. So, are you ready? Well then, let's jump right in. Here's the question that I'd like to ask you. The question is, and I want to know your opinion. In your opinion, what is the hardest thing about English fluency? Why do you feel, personally, it's so hard to speak English fluently? And I want you all to think about it, and I want you to give your opinion. In your experience, you've been on this journey to learn English, and sometimes you realize how hard it is. So why, in your opinion, why do you think it's so hard, and what is the hardest thing about learning English and speaking English fluently? I want you to type your answer in the comment section. Inez says, Tiff, it's the speaking skill in general. It's just very challenging. Yes, thank you for your thoughts. Let's see. Again, why do you think English fluency is so challenging? Why is it so hard to speak English fluently? Here we go. They're coming in now. Gulo Mojon says, Tiff, it's hard to remember the proper words at the right time. Good point. Forgetting the vocabulary. Josefa says, Tiff, it's hard to remember the vocabulary. Veliwe says, Tiff, for me, thinking in English, it's hard to keep the conversation going while thinking in English. Man, I'm so excited about this marathon. Listen, Veliwe and everyone else, what you're going to learn over these 3 days, it's going to help you so much. Thank you for your thoughts. Here we go. From my point of view, El Gexamayan says, it's words. It's simply trying to remember the words. Very good point. Jerry says, I think the hardest thing about learning English is the accent. The accent can be tricky. Gift says, listening skills. Anise says, Tiff, speaking in general can be challenging. Wow. Another one, Puak says, Tiff, pressure from friends that you should stick to good grammar. Woo, I can't wait till you guys learn from this marathon. I don't have anyone to practice with. I'm going to take one more response. Again, why you think it's so hard to speak English fluently. Muriel, hey Muriel, says it's vocabulary and pronunciation. Now, your answers are all correct. English fluency is challenging, but what if I were to tell you that the main reason English fluency is so hard for you as an English learner is because no one ever taught you the 5 W's method. No one ever taught you in your country, in an English class that you've taken, in a book that you've read, in a course that you've taken. No one ever taught you the 5 W's method. Now, many of you have been with me for a long time here on YouTube, or if you're watching on Facebook, so you know that I speak about this method often, the 5 W's method. So let me see how many of you know me well. What is the 5 W's method? What does each W represent? Can anyone type in the comment section? The 5 W's method. Many of my students are already here. And again, the reason we are focusing on this, because I'm going to teach you how to finally think in English. What is the 5 W's method? Let's see. Many of you are my students and I see you typing in the comment section. Let's see. They're coming in. The first one, I'll give you a hint. The first one is who. What do the other W's stand for? Because this technique, this method is going to transform your English. I want you to type it in the chat area. Let's see. Many of you are saying, yes, Tiff, it's hard to have conversations with people around the world. For us, it's Tiff, it's just hard to have conversations. Very true. Mario, my guy. Yes, Mario says, Tiff, who, where, what, when, and why. Mario, you are correct. This method, the 5 W's method, is all about understanding how to think in English like a native English speaker. Now, just to give you all some background, I've been an English teacher for well over a decade. I taught in Korea for over a decade, and now I'm here back in America teaching you all online. Over my time as an English teacher, I had so many students that were extremely intelligent. And I want to pause. You, my friend, yes, you are intelligent. You are amazing. The very fact that you are learning a second language, maybe a third language or fourth or fifth language, proves how intelligent you are. But I know it's challenging. I know English is hard. So as I studied my students, I would have students, super intelligent. I was trying to figure out, why are they struggling? What is it? They know a lot of words, they know a lot of grammar rules, they know a lot of expressions, but when it came time for them to speak, they were struggling. And then it hit me. They never were taught the 5 W's method. Who, what, when, where, and why. And you might be asking, Tiff, is this a method that you came up with? No, this is actually a method that native English speakers are taught all through school. So I want us to dive really into this fact. How native English speakers learn English fluency. I want us to start with the first way. This literally starts in childhood. So way number 1, in elementary school, this might shock you. This 5 W's method is nothing new. As your teacher, yes, I love teaching it to you because I realized that second English language learners are not taught this. But my niece is 8 years old. She's already learning this method. English in elementary school. So students are taught to analyze stories by answering who, what, when, where, and why. Questions to demonstrate a basic understanding of text. So my 8-year-old niece is literally taught using the 5 W's method. She's 8 years old. This is where it starts and it doesn't stop. Then as you progress in America to middle school research papers. Now, the 5 W's framework, who, what, when, where, and why, it becomes this framework for gathering information and organizing thoughts and learning how to write your first paper and book reports. This is something that we learn almost from day one. And this is why I'm so passionate about teaching you this method, because all of the frustration you've experienced on this journey to learn English, it's not your fault. Listen to me. It's not your fault. No one taught you the way that native English speakers have been taught. No one revealed to you, hey, Michael, hey, Mohamed, hey, Rosa, hey, Eminette. Hey, Eminette, I just saw you in the comments. Good to see you, hun. No one revealed to you the thing you're missing is the 5 W's method. Literally the foundation of fluency for native English speakers. This is why this marathon is going to be life-changing. But it doesn't stop at middle school. It continues. Kilo, I love you too. It continues. Going from middle school, the next stage, high school. I remember, I've told this story before. My favorite teacher was my high school English teacher. She taught me how to think in English. Listen to me. She taught me, I was already able to speak English, but she taught me how to be fluent in English. She taught me, hey, Tiff, this is how you organize your thoughts. Who, what, when, where, and why. And she broke down the foundations of English. And that's what I'm trying to do for you. So in high school, we learned the 5 W's. We learned that they form the foundation of writing and reporting. And we understand how essential they actually are, these 5 W's. Listen to me. Don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged. You are smart enough. Someone just has to reveal to you this method. And then we regress to college. College essay writing. I had a conversation. Fred is probably here. Fred, if you're here, can you type in the comments? Hey, Fred. He's from Brazil. We had a conversation the other day, and he and I were talking about different education styles. And he revealed, he was like, Tiff, what you learned in America when you were in high school and college, we never learned that in Brazil as it relates to thinking, right? The way we organize our thoughts. Excellent education program in Brazil. Education system is great. But again, you have 2 different countries. So native English speakers are taught based on our education system. So if you want to speak like a native English speaker, you have to learn the system that we learned. So in college, the method evolves into a more sophisticated tool for thesis development, your own opinion, your thoughts on things, and also being able to debate or support your ideas. But it doesn't stop there. This is why I'm saying it's not about you. You're super intelligent. Once you learn this method and master it, oh my gosh, you are going to be amazed. And then when we get to university, graduate students use the 5 W's. Listen to me. Graduate students, those trying to get their master's degree, those trying to get to their doctorate degree, they use the 5 W's as a systematic approach to developing research questions and structuring academic investigations. In other words, from the time we enter school to the time we exit school, we are using the 5 W's. That's why you as an English learner must understand and master the 5 W's method. Before I continue, if this makes sense so far, if your mind is blown, if you are amazed, I want you to type in the comment section 100%. Just type 100. If so far you're like, oh my goodness, Tiff, I understand what you're saying. This makes so much sense why I've been struggling. I wasn't learning what you guys were learning as native English speakers. If it makes sense, type 100 in the comment section. My man, Fred. Hey, Fred. Good to see you. All right. Type 100 in the comment section if this is making sense. If you're realizing, oh my goodness, the main thing that I'm missing is this 5 W's method. Who, what, when, where, and why. If this makes sense, type 100 in the comment section. Yes. Excellent. Shireen, don't worry. That's what this entire marathon is for. I am going to teach you the 5 W's method. Don't worry. Yes, I see 100% flying in. Tiff, oh my goodness, this makes sense. I love you too, Ozifa. Yes, it makes sense. You're understanding now This is the key. Native English speakers use this from the time we enter school. Excellent. 100%. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, Alexander. Good to see you. All right. You guys are understanding. I like it. This might be 1 trillion billion, a million percent. I love it. I love it. Okay, good. I wanted to make sure you each understood why this 5Ws method is so important. Now, I want to explain for you. I want to tell you very quickly why you, as a native, almost called you a native English speaker, by the end you'll be one, why you as an English learner must master it. Critical thinking. Without the 5Ws, you will struggle to analyze and express complex ideas. In order to speak English fluently, you have to be able to express complex ideas. You have to have the 5Ws. Reason number 2, clear communication. You're understanding me? Why? I learned how to organize my thoughts. Missing the 5Ws leads to incomplete and confusing storytelling for native listeners. I just basically told you a story from childhood to even going to university. I stepped you through step by step how we learn. In order to do this, you must learn and use the 5Ws. Reason number 3 why you must master the 5Ws. Cultural understanding. The 5Ws literally reflect American thought patterns, which are crucial for logical communication in English. If you want to speak like me, you gotta think like me. I like that. If you want to speak like me, you gotta think like me. And I'm gonna teach you how to think like me. That's the purpose of this marathon. Here we go. The 4th reason why it's so important. Professional success. Mastering the 5Ws is essential for academic and business communication. In English-speaking environments, you will not move forward at your job. You will not move forward on your English journey if you have not mastered the 5Ws. And it's easier than you think. Trust me, as your English teacher, I will get you to where you need to be. And the final reason, natural flow. The 5Ws help maintain organized, coherent conversations without confusing topic jumps. We are talking about one thing, the 5Ws, and helping you master them to get you to the next step. I'm not speaking about 16 other topics. Why? I learned how to stay focused. I learned how to speak coherently. I learned how to be concise because of the 5Ws method. And we want you to master the 5Ws method. All right. So now it's time for us to jump into the method, the 5Ws method. Again, it's very simple, but very powerful. The very first one is who. All right, the very first one is who. So if you're ready to get deep into this method, I want you to type in the comment section, I'm ready. I want you to type, I'm ready. If you're like, Tiff, I get it. Listen, Tiff, I see what you're saying. I understand that native English speakers learn this way. I understand the reasons why I need to know it. Now, Tiff, I'm ready to learn the method. If you're ready to learn the method, type I'm ready in the comment section. And I need your fingers. During this marathon, I need your fingers to fly. I need you to type fast. Type I'm ready in the comment section if you are ready. Who is this? I think this is Kamangi. I love you too, Sarange. All right, here we go. Yes, Junior says I'm ready. I love it. I love it. Here we go. Mario's ready. Gulam John is ready. I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. All right. Testing is ready. Jesse is ready. Yes. Here we go. Mercedes is ready. Partho is ready. I love it. You all are ready to actually learn this method. And again, you're going to learn it completely during this marathon. I love it. All right, here we go. Now it's time to jump in. We're going to start with the very first one, the who. The first one is the who. Who is a fundamental question that helps identify and describe the key people or characters involved in any situation, story, or conversation. This question prompts you to think about individuals, roles, relationships, and characteristics. In other words, Who? You're going to be describing the individuals involved in a situation. For example, later on, if you tell someone about this marathon, you're probably going to start with who? Teacher Tiffany. Like, hey, I was at this live English marathon. With who? Teacher Tiffany. You know, she teaches English online. You start describing me. This is a part of the who. So let's break this down a little bit more. Why is it so important? Here's the first reason why this is so important, and then we're actually going to do it together. I told you this is going to be an interactive English marathon. Here's the first reason why it's so important. Personal connection. When you understand who, you build empathy and relatability in your conversations by focusing on the human elements of your stories and situations. For example, if you go to someone and say, I attended an English marathon online, they're going to say, oh, who taught or who led the English marathon? I don't know. Immediately there's a disconnect. Oh, you don't know? But if you say Teacher Tiffany, they might say, wait a minute, I've heard that name before. Wasn't she in Korea for a while? This connection starts to form. They might even say, oh my gosh, I'm in her academy. I love her. Hopefully you guys love me. I love you. But again, it creates this connection. The who, it's so powerful. You're trying to describe the individual or individuals involved in a situation. Personal connection. The second reason why it's so important, context building. When you identify the people involved, you provide essential context that makes your conversations more meaningful and easier to follow for both you and your listeners. Okay, Teacher Tiffany. Yeah, okay, yep, I remember her. Okay, you're giving context. Okay, she was in Korea. Okay, now she's back in America. She teaches English. You're giving context to who this individual actually is. And finally, cultural awareness. When you discuss who, you develop a better understanding of social relationships, hierarchies, and cultural norms in English-speaking environments. Who is that individual? Oh, he's the boss. Okay, so he's going to be delegating. He's going to be telling us what to do. Who is that individual? She's the CEO. Okay, she even has a higher position. So again, you get to understand the level, the cultural awareness. Who are these individuals? All right. This is why it's so important to understand the who. So I want us to do something together. I want us to look at an image. I'm going to show an image on the screen, and I want us together to decide who these individuals are. This is where I said it's going to be very interactive. In the comment section, I want you all to type who this is. Who are these individuals? Remember, there's no wrong answer. I'll start us off. Who is this? I might say, I'm looking at his face. He has some wrinkles, but he really does look happy, right? I see a few wrinkles. So I'm going to say an older man, all right? An older man. But in the comment section, I just want you to describe the individuals that you see on the screen. There's no right or wrong answer. You might say his name is Brian. You might say his name is John. We're starting with the who, organizing your thoughts, thinking in English. So in the comment section right now, everyone, I want you to type out who you think these individuals are. Excellent. Lena said this is a dad and his son. I love that. All right, so we have a dad and we have his son. All right, I like that. Who are these individuals? I love it. Let's see. Michelle also says a father and son. I love it. I love it. Two men smiling at each other. All right, we have two men smiling. All right, so we're going to say two smiling men. Two smiling men. Again, remember, there's no wrong answer. All right. Who are these individuals? Two men who are smiling at each other, a dad and his son. Yes, Samir, I like that. Anise, a dad and his son. Ooh, Mercedes, a grandfather and a grandson. I like that. All right, so we have grandfather. Again, in the comment section, write who you think these individuals are. We have a grandfather and we have a grandson. All right, Who do you think these individuals are? Dad and son. Yes, dad and his son. I love it. I love it. Dad and his son. Ooh, now we're getting even deeper. An old, happy man with his son. Now we're getting more detail. I like that. An older, happy man. I'm going to add that. Happy. Again, it's all about describing what you're seeing. All right. You see that we added that right there. An older, happy man. So let's go deeper. I love that. Good job. Good job. We have a grandpa. We have a grandfather. I love it. Ooh, a young man wearing a hat. Yes. Excellent job. All right. So we have a young man wearing a hat. Here we go. A young man wearing a hat. What we're doing right now is thinking in English. This is just step one. I love it. A young man wearing a hat. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Again, we are describing this image. Excellent. What are we seeing? Let's see. The older man is Daniel, who is Lewis's dad. I love it. You've been with me for a while because you're giving details. You know what we're doing. I love it. We have an older man, older happy man. Let's add named Daniel. I love it. We've given him a name now. And this young man's name is Lewis. I love it. And again, you can pick a different name. It's totally okay. There's no wrong answer. Here we go. Grandpa and his grandson. Let's see. Let's keep going down. Oh, the coach. A coach and his student. I love that as well. This man could actually be a coach, and this could be his student. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, let's keep going. Let's do two more. Here we go. Grandfather and grandson. Yes. Here we go. Again, we're just sticking with the who, describing the individuals in this image. Here we go. A trainer and a coach. All right, a trainer. All right. So he's either a coach or a trainer. All right. Excellent. Okay, so what happened? We have this information. We just looked at this one image and we were able to organize our thoughts based on this image. A grandfather, possibly a coach. Maybe his name is Daniel. Maybe the boy's name is Luis. He's a young man wearing a hat. We're describing what we're seeing. So if someone's not looking at this image, here's the key. When you're speaking English, the goal is to speak English fluently. You're trying to paint a picture. So if someone walks in and they were not able to see that picture, you could describe the who. There are two men. There's an older man, probably the grandfather, and his grandson. His grandson is wearing a hat, and they both look happy. What happens? In my mind, I immediately have a picture. This is what English fluency is all about, using the 5 W's method to paint this picture in someone's mind. This is what English fluency is all about. Now, I want to teach you a word because this image could also represent a specific word. So, again, you guys have your PDF. Remember the PDF? The link is in the description if you don't have your PDF, all right? So in your PDF, I want you to go, we're still on day 1. The first word is camaraderie, all right? So I want you to take out your PDF as we're going to go over this word that I want to teach you, okay? So we have this word. I want everyone to repeat after me. The word is camaraderie. Good. Again, camaraderie. Excellent. Last time after me. Camaraderie. Great job. Now, this word literally just means close friendship and trust between people who spend a lot of time together. Close friendship and trust between people who spend a lot of time together. So I want us to look at this image one more time. Again, it's talking about individuals who spend a lot of time together. Does it look like these individuals spend a lot of time together? Yes. There's something about this image. They look like they're happy to be around each other. They look like they've known each other for a while. So we're learning this word camaraderie. Again, camaraderie refers to this close connection, a close friendship and trust between people. Camaraderie. Now, before we go to the example sentences, if this makes sense, camaraderie, this close friendship, I want you in the comment section to write I understand. If you understand this term camaraderie, in the comment section, type I understand. Here we go. I'm waiting for your responses. Yes. Here we go. Oh, don't worry. If you don't have the PDF, the link is right in the description. You guys can download the PDF, all right? Don't you worry. And if you don't have it, I just put it in the comment section as well. All right. If you understand this term camaraderie, this close friendship, I just want you to type in the comment section, I understand. I think they're flying through right now. I understand. Great. I love it. Excellent. All right. Mercedes also understands. All in one. Shorky. Excellent. Mutabazi. All right. Oh, it went by so fast. Samira. Combat. Excellent. Yes, Freddie gets it. Bra gets it. Thong gets it. Partho gets it. Excellent. Louise understands. Aki understands. Amin understands. Excellent. Okay, you guys are understanding this term. Excellent job. Excellent. All right. So you understand the term camaraderie. So now I want us to actually see some example sentences using this term. Here's the first example sentence. The camaraderie between coworkers made the long shifts more enjoyable. The camaraderie between coworkers made the long shifts more enjoyable. Next, sports teams often develop strong camaraderie during their training sessions. They develop this close friendship. And finally, there's a special camaraderie among students who study together for final exams. There's a special camaraderie between students, among students who study together for final exams. So, if I were to address the image, looking at the image again, I could say there is a special camaraderie between this older man and this young man. There's a special camaraderie, a special and close friendship between this grandpa and his grandson. There's this special camaraderie between this coach and his student. It makes sense, right? Camaraderie. What I'm showing you is we're using the who, the 5 W's method, the first one, who, to look at this image. And once your brain relaxed and said, okay, I can think of different people, different ways to describe these individuals, I was able to insert a vocabulary word. Why? Because your brain is already relaxed and able to accept a new vocabulary word. But we're not going to stop here. I want us now to look at this second image. Here's the second image I want us to look at. Now, just like we did a few moments ago, looking at the image, I want you now to tell me, who are these individuals? Again, let's look closely. We have a lot more people in this image. We have 3 individuals here. They look like family. Then we have people on the side. So I want you in the comment section to tell me, who are these individuals? In the comment section, who are these individuals? Let's see. Oh, I think somebody had a question. Hussein, if you have a question, let me know what your question is. I will happily explain. Let me know your question. All right, here we go. Let's see. Family on vacation. I love it. Yes. So we see these 3 individuals here. This cute little boy. So cute. All right. So we see these 3 individuals here. And we say that they are a family. All right. A family. Now, I'm not putting vacation just yet, only because that's not the W we're on. But you are doing amazing. All right. We have a family here. I love it. Give me some more ways to describe. Let's see. Ooh, a man and his family. All right. So now we're focusing on this individual. All right. And we're saying a man and his family. A man and his family. All right. Now let's go even deeper. Look even closer. Maybe their background, their ethnicity, how they're feeling. Let's describe it. If someone was not looking at this picture, we're not looking at this picture, how would you describe it to them? All right, let's see. Lovely family. I like that too. A lovely family. They do look amazing. I really do think they're a lovely family. All right, so we have a lovely family. All right, what about this? Does he have a lot of hair? Again, we're talking about thinking in English. Describe this man. What do we see? Well, I see that he has a mustache. I also see that he doesn't have any hair. Maybe he's chosen to be bald. But again, we're describing this image. So I can also say, I see a bald man with a mustache. You see where we're going, right? Describe the image. I see, let's do different color. Hold on one second. I see a bald man with a mustache. Now, what do you see? A bald man with a mustache. What else do you see? Describe what you're seeing on the screen, all right? Some more are coming in. I love it. I love it. Mario, a semi-bald man. You're right, Mario. I noticed that too. He has a little bit of hair on his head, right? All right. Excellent, excellent. A semi-bald, not completely bald just yet. Excellent, excellent. All right, let's see another one. A couple from different cultural backgrounds. Excellent. All right. Excellent. I love it. I love it. So we have this couple. Here we go. A couple from different, right, what you said, different cultural backgrounds. Excellent. Now we're going into more detail looking at this image from different cultural backgrounds. I love it. I love it. What else do you all see in this image? Different cultural backgrounds. I love it. I love it. Here we go. Oh, excellent, Landry. People in celebration. The man is wearing black clothes. Yes, he has that black shirt. And the woman is wearing colors. She has a shirt with colors. Excellent. You're describing the image. I can see it in my mind what you're describing. Excellent job. All right. Yes, Eminette, excellent. He's wearing a black t-shirt. Excellent, excellent. Describing this image. Yes, they have white teeth. Yes, clean. White teeth. And they're smiling. Excellent. All right. We're describing this image. We're on the who. Excellent job. Here we go. The woman has a shirt with flowers. Yes, flowers on her shirt. Excellent job. Excellent. I love it. I love it. All right. Then we have more. Let's do two more. Let's see. Let's see. Here's some more coming in. Oh, yes. The man has stubble. I'm going to teach this word. Excellent, Maya. The man has stubble. Now, some of you might be wondering, Tiff, what is stubble? So you see right here on his chin, he's not clean shaven. He doesn't have a full beard, but there are little hairs on his chin, right? We call that stubble. Woo! Excellent job. Excellent job. A bald man with a mustache and stubble. Excellent. Stubble on his chin. Stubble is S-T-U-B-B-L-E. Excellent, Maya. Very good. All right. So we have this image. We have this image of this family, and we're describing it, right? The woman is carrying her child. Yes, excellent. A man standing close to his family. Excellent. They have sunglasses. Yes, she has sunglasses in the background. Excellent. This is the first step, everyone. Looking at an image, looking at a situation, and describing it. A beautiful tree. Thank you, Man. Excellent. There's so many things in this one image. We see a beautiful tree. All right, so I'm going to write that down. We see a beautiful tree. All right, we have a tree. Only for space, I'm just going to put a tree. So again, you see for the who, right? Well, the tree can get some love as well. It's not a human being, but we can use it to describe the situation. So excellent job. All right, excellent. So again, for the who. Now I want to teach you a word connected to this image. Again, we're speaking about the who, describing the individuals in the image. Check this word out. I want you to repeat after me. Diverse. Excellent. Again, diverse. Great job. Last time after me, diverse. Excellent. All right. This term diverse, it literally just refers to including people of different races, cultures, ages, or backgrounds. Diverse. Different cultures, different backgrounds, different ages and races. In English, we say diverse. So I can say, I see a diverse group of people. What I'm saying is that the people in that group are from different backgrounds. They're of different ages, have different cultures. In English, we say diverse. And remember, when we were looking at this image, we said what? Wow, it looks like the man and the woman are from different backgrounds. This is a very diverse family. It represents different cultures, right? Different backgrounds. Maybe she is a white female from America. She could also be from Argentina. Maybe he is Brazilian, right? Maybe they are individuals who met when they were studying abroad. But again, a very interracial or diverse couple. Again, it means coming from different backgrounds. Now, if that term makes sense, yes, diverse. Yes, we love diversity is a form of this word. Same root. Excellent. Yes, diverse. So let me ask you this. If this term diverse makes sense, I want you to type the number 1 in the comment section. Very simple. If the term diverse makes sense, before we go to the example sentences, I want you to type the number 1 in the comment section. If you're like, oh, Tiff, that makes sense, I understand, type the number 1 in the comment section if it makes sense. I see you all yes in the comment section. Hey, Yasin, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. If it makes sense, type the number 1. Excellent. Mercedes says, yes, I understand. Mutabazi, yes. Excellent. Eminette, yes. Rainbow English for you. Welcome. All right, number 1, you guys understand. Excellent. Yes, very good. Excellent. Fahad, Emmanuel, excellent. You understand. Siraj, Dr. Max, excellent. Babira, now they're flying in. Amos, Furmac, Nee, excellent. Mario, very good. Laurent, Samira again, Anis, Gaku, excellent. You guys are understanding what this term actually means. So let's check out these example sentences. Here's the first example sentence. Here we go. Our company has a diverse workforce with employees from over 20 countries. Next. Our schools or the school's diverse student population helps children learn about different cultures. And finally, the neighborhood has become more diverse over the past decade. All right? So again, we have this term diverse. All right? Now, I want us now to move forward. Again, we're still looking at the who, but I have another image. You're really understanding how to use the who. Again, describing what you are seeing in order to speak English fluently. I want us to look at this image now. This image right here. And this time, I want you to write a sentence describing her. Listen closely. I want you to now write a sentence describing this individual. You understand the concept of the who, right? Write a sentence describing this woman right here. Again, look at the way she's smiling. Looks like I gave her a mustache. She has these sunglasses on, her hair. Looking at this image, I want you to write a sentence describing this individual. Again, we're still on the who, the 5 W's method: who, what, when, where, and why. Look at this image. If I were an individual not attending this class, how would you describe this image to me? What do you see in this picture? What do you see? Describe it to me in a sentence. Yes, excellent. Oh, wow, they're flying in now. I love it. A woman is on the street. Good. A woman on the street. Excellent. A happy woman on the street. Excellent. Sentence now. I see a radiant woman. Excellent. I think you saw the word. I love it. I love it. All right. Give me a sentence describing this image. The shirt of a woman is so colored. Let's tweak that one a little bit. A woman is covered with her hair. Her face is covered with her hair. Rodrigo, the woman wearing a beautiful pair of Ray-Ban sunglasses, the aviator model. Oh, a woman is wearing a beautiful pair of Ray-Ban sunglasses, or of Ray-Ban aviator sunglasses. Yes, I like the sunglasses as well. All right, here we go. I see a beautiful lady with long hair and she's wearing glasses. Good, excellent. Again, we're describing the who. She is a happy and radiant woman. Yes. Thank you so much, Ali. I definitely am because I'm passionate about helping you. I love it. Welcome. Here we go. Let's see. Again, describing this image, they're flying in. A young, beautiful woman is smiling. She puts on sunglasses. She has dark hair. She's standing on the street. I think she is at a photo shoot. All right, lots of details. So a sentence could be, this is a beautiful young woman smiling. I see a beautiful, smiling young woman who's wearing sunglasses. Second sentence, she also has dark hair and is standing on the street. All right, here we go. Nana says, her name is Maria and she's smiling because she's seeing the Eiffel Tower. All right, we haven't got to the why, but I like that you added that in there. Yes, her name is Maria and she's smiling. I love it. Here we go. Nazir says, I see a girl on your screen who is smiling and she's looking on the right side. All right, I see a smiling girl. What are we doing? We're describing the individual, the person that's a part of this situation. Excellent. Two more. Here we go. Give me a sentence. Here we go. Let's see. More are flying in. Let's see. Mahamadou says, a long-haired woman is smiling and wearing sunglasses. Good. One more. Let's see. A smiling woman is outdoors wearing red-tinted sunglasses with her hair flowing in the sunlight. Come on now. I immediately visualized that. If I were not looking at this image, I could still see, she has long hair because it's flowing in the wind and the sunlight. Excellent job. What are we doing? We're using the first part of the 5 W's method, the who, to describe this woman that we see in this image. Now again, we've learned 2 vocabulary words so far, and actually a few of you prepared for class, and I love it. You actually mentioned the word that I'm about to teach you. This word, after me everyone, is radiant. Good. Again, after me, radiant. Excellent. This term radiant, it literally just refers to showing happiness, love, or health through a bright and glowing appearance. Again, showing happiness, love, and health through a bright and glowing appearance. And remember, we were looking at the image of the woman. Bright, happy, glowing. This woman looks like she is absolutely on cloud 9. She looks radiant. She looks extremely happy. Notice I even said it in describing her because it naturally comes out. Bright, happy, joyful, radiant. Now, looking at this image, I have to take off her mustache, guys. The mustache was throwing me off. Okay, looking at this image of this woman, and now we have this term radiant. Does it make sense? If you understand the term radiant, exuding, showing happiness and joy and life, if the term radiant makes sense, I want you to type the number 3. Type the number 3 in the comment section. If you're like, Tiff, I understand now the term radiant, I want you to type the number 3 in the comment section. Again, if you understand what the term radiant means, how this woman is exuding this radiance, I want you to type the number 3 in the comment section. Yes. I love the comment. Someone said he's a radiant man. I love it. Okay. Excellent. Yes, you understand. Very good. Yes. Type the number 3 if you understand. Excellent. Yes. You're like, man, Tiff, this word, it makes sense. I got it. Let's see. Excellent. I love it. All right. Excellent. Yes. Very good. Excellent. You guys are flying in with the comments. I'm going to try to get as many of you as possible on the screen. Excellent. Yes, you guys understand this term radiant. Very good. Excellent. All right. So this term radiant, now what I want us to do is look at a few example sentences using this term radiant. So here's the first example sentence using this term radiant. After getting the job offer, Sarah had a radiant smile on her face. Remember, we're still on the who, using this vocabulary word to describe someone. Second example sentence, the bride looked radiant as she walked down the aisle. And finally, my friend's radiant personality always brightens up the room. So we have this term everyone understands, radiant, right? We've looked at this image of this woman who is extremely radiant. Makes sense, right? Excellent. All right. So we have the very first part of this method, the 5 W's method. Again, who, what, when, where, and why. We've mastered now the who. When you see someone, when you're looking at an image, when you're talking about a situation, when you're talking about an event, first, think about the individuals involved. Who are they? Teacher Tiffany. She loves teaching English. She's a woman who's been teaching for more than a decade. Describe the individual or individuals. We're talking about speaking English fluently. In order to do this, you must first think in English. Let me describe who's involved. Before we go to the second part of the 5 W's method, the what, I want to make sure you understand the importance of the first part, the who. If it makes sense, I want you to type the number 7. If you're like, Tiff, yes, I understand how I can apply the first part, the who. If it makes sense, type the number 7 in the comment section very quickly. If you're like, okay, Tiff, the who, it makes sense. When I'm looking at an image, when I'm trying to figure out how can I describe a situation, I'm going to look at the people, I'm going to describe them. We had the grandson, or maybe these individuals part of a lovely family, or maybe this woman who's very radiant. If it makes sense, the who, the first part of the 5 W's method, I want you to type the number 7 in the comment section. Man, you guys are so smart. Jerry, Ipit, yes. Anis, Shukri, and Minette while they're flying in. Excellent, yes. Jessica, Thong, Emily, excellent. Jose, Indisha Hafela, I love it. I love it. Miladi, yes. You guys are understanding how to use this first part of the 5 W's method. The who. Excellent, yes. Excellent, excellent. I love it. I love it. You guys are understanding. Yes. Linguist says, Tiff, I use the 5 W's technique while speaking on topics. You are amazing. You are amazing. I'm so glad that's helping you. All right. Excellent. All right. So you guys understand this first part of the 5 W's method while they're still flying in. Excellent. You guys understand the first part. Now, the second part we're going to dive into. For class 1, we're going over the first 2 parts. Listen very closely. You cannot miss any day of this marathon. Remember, I explained earlier, the 5 W's, this method is the foundation of English fluency. You cannot miss a class. Today, we're going over the first 2. Tomorrow, we'll do the next 2, and then third day, we'll do the last one. So today, we're going over the first 2. So the second part is the what. All right, now we're getting to the what. What is a crucial question that helps identify and describe actions, events, objects, or situations being discussed. This question enables you to clearly articulate the main subject or activity in any conversation or story. So let me do this. When we say what, we're literally referring to the action. What is happening? Think about the verbs, right? So remember, before we were talking about describing the individual. One lady had the floral shirt. The man had the stubble on his chin. One woman had a radiant smile, right? Then we had a grandfather and a grandson. Now we're on the second part though, the what. What are they doing? Come on, man, I get excited about this method. What are they doing? What's the action that is occurring during this event, during this situation, at this time? Again, we're talking about speaking English fluently by finally thinking in English. We've described the individuals. Now we have to look at the actions. Why is this so important? And then we're going to dive right into it. Why is this so important? Here's the first reason why it's so important for you as an English learner. Clear communication. Understanding what will help you precisely describe events, activities, and situations, And that will reduce misunderstandings. So many times as an English learner, you'll go to have a conversation and the person will be listening to you, and then all of a sudden their eyes kind of glaze over, like they're confused. They don't know what you're talking about. Many times that happens because you have yet to develop this skill. Notice I said yet to, meaning you can develop the skill. Who? Describe the people. What? Describe what they're doing. When you follow this pattern, because it's the way the brain of a native English speaker works, it feels good. When you start breaking things down in the way that I have learned to think, I'm like, man, your English is good. Where did you learn English? I guarantee I've had so many students over the years who I've taught this method to. When they start applying it, they'll be like, Tiff, listen, Tiff. They'll be like, is slang. It's not correct grammar. This is what happens, native English speakers, when we get comfortable, it comes out. Accept it. So this is what happens. They'll call me or they'll contact me and say, Tiff, I was in this conversation and I was just able to really explain everything without any issues. I said, why? I used the 5 W's method. I said, you got it, babe. This is how powerful it is. So again, it reduces misunderstandings. The second reason why it's so important, detail development. Detail development. Listen, focusing on what encourages you to provide specific information and elaborate on key points, making your speech more descriptive and, listen closely, engaging. I remember when I was a teacher in South Korea, again, Koreans, extremely intelligent. And I remember I walked into my class one day and I was trying to help my students be able to speak longer for a longer period of time, right? And I asked one of my students, I said, hey, how was your day yesterday? And she was like, good. I was like, okay, can you give me a little bit more? She said, it was very good. Now, she was extremely intelligent, but I had not taught her this method yet. I said, okay, I'm going to teach you a method, the 5 W's method, who, what, when, where, and why. And I want you to answer the question again, but tell me maybe who you met, what you did, where were you, why did you go there, when, what time of day. And all of a sudden, this extremely intelligent woman, it was like the light bulb went off for her. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Why? Because all of the information is already inside your brain. You're already intelligent. It's just unlocking it. So again, this helps you give more details about what's going on. And finally, vocabulary building. Notice when we went over the who, I taught you 3 vocabulary words that you learned very easily. Discussing what naturally expands your vocabulary because you need various words to describe different actions, objects, and situations accurately. You know what? This is not in my notes, but it's time for a quiz. It's time for a quiz. You see how my voice came back, right? I had to let it get warmed up. It's early in the morning here. All right, it's time for a quick quiz. All right. I just mentioned that you will improve your vocabulary as you use this method. So let me ask you this. We've learned 3 vocabulary words so far. Write one of the vocabulary words in the comment section. So far, we've learned 3 vocabulary words along with this method that we're going over. Write your favorite vocabulary word so far in the comment section. I'll give you guys about 10 seconds. Da, 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 da. It's from Jeopardy back in the day. For those that don't know that jingle. All right, type your favorite word so far. Yes, I'm so glad it makes sense. Yes, all in one. All right, which has been your favorite word so far that we've learned to get today? Thank you guys so much for these kind words in the comment section. I'm happy. All right, here we go. Let's see. Nata says, Tiff, camaraderie. I like that you spelled it correctly. Kudos to you. All right. Radiant, diverse. Excellent. Dr. Max, radiant. Yes. What has been your favorite word? Let's see. Radiant. Excellent. All right. Wow, they're flying in. Radiant. Stubble. Yes, stubble. Good on the guy. Diverse. Here we go. I didn't teach it, but I think you're saying the class is unbelievable. I'm okay with that. All right, here we go. Camaraderie. Yes. You like the word radiant in the end. Yes. Radiant. Let's see. Excellent. Here we go. Wow. Radiant is getting a lot of love. I love it. Camaraderie. I love that. All right. Stubble. Diverse. All right. Excellent. Here we go. Radiant. Radiant. Let's see. Camaraderie is difficult to pronounce, but you like the word. All right, I like that. I like that. Diverse, excellent. Camaraderie, diverse. Let's see, radiant, excellent. So we've learned 3 words so far. As we're studying this method, we learned 3 words. Why? In order to apply the method, you need things that you've already learned as well. You can start implementing them. Excellent. All right. I see so many flying in. So now we have the what. We did the who. Now we have the what. Again, describing the actions. What's actually happening right now. So I want you to look at this image again. Remember earlier, some of you in the comment section were giving great responses and I said, ooh, not just yet. It's because you were describing what was happening. So now looking at this image, everyone, I want you to tell me what's happening. What is happening in this image? What's the action? For example, you said earlier for the who, maybe this is a coach, maybe this is a grandfather. What is happening? Now I can see that he's looking at his grandson and his grandson is looking at him. So I could choose to say, they are looking at each other. Remember, we're speaking about actions. Looking at each other. What else is happening in this image? I want you to think about it. What else is happening in this image? Look closely. How would you describe this image? Again, there's no wrong answer. I want you to think creatively. What is happening in this image? Oh, I love it. Yes, they are talking together. Excellent. They are talking. Oh, I write a few. Talking together. I like it. So they're talking together, talking to each other. Excellent. What else is happening in your opinion? Let's see. They're discussing something. Good. Let's see. What are they doing? They're enjoying spending time together. They enjoy spending time together on a regular basis. I love it. They look radiant as they discuss something funny. You combine the who and the what. I love it. All right, what is happening? They're really excited about learning English with Tiffany. Dangne, great answer. All right, what is happening in this image? 2 men are looking at each other and smiling. Excellent. Yes, I love it. They are laughing because they're celebrating, or they're laughing and celebrating together. I love it. The old man is encouraging his student. Yes. Man, I want to pause really quickly. I want you all to realize what's happening right now. I'm going to show the picture again. You are thinking in English. You're not thinking in your mother tongue. You're not thinking in Spanish. You're not thinking in Portuguese. You're not thinking in whatever language you speak. You're thinking in English. The whole focus of this marathon is to help you finally think in English, and that's what you're doing. I don't want you to forget this moment right here. This moment right now is proof that you can do it, my friend. You're thinking in English. Yes, they are laughing. Excellent. He's congratulating him. You are thinking about the situation and describing it in English. Please don't forget what's happening right now. They're happy about meeting each other again. Yes. Let's see. Again, describe what's happening. The man is saying congratulations for your efforts and consistency. Come on. Yes. I love the creativity. Excellent. Again, what's happening? Let's see. Again, describe the action. The coach is encouraging his student. I love it. They are joking with each other. I love it. Here we go. Some more coming in. 2 more. Let's see. They are laughing together. 1 more. Let's see. 1 more. Let's see. Ooh, I'm trying to think. 1 more's coming in. All right. Let's see. They are making eye contact. All right. Now, I want to make sure everyone understands when it comes to the what, you have to speak about the action. Let me change this to white. Remember, it's about the action. The important part is you are focusing on the action. What is happening, right? We're not describing the individuals. Why? Because we describe the individuals for the who, describing their appearance. Now we're on the what. What are they doing, right? Keep that in mind as you're on this journey, trying to use this method properly, all right? What are they doing? Yes, they're having a great time together. Excellent, all right? What are they doing? They're discussing something funny. Excellent. They're looking at each other and laughing. Very good. You want to make sure you're keeping in mind that we're talking about an action. What is actually happening? All right. So I want to teach you this word. Again, looking at the image, now we want to have this word that speaks about the action. Here's the word. I want you to repeat after me. All right. The word is interact. Excellent. Again, after me, interact. Great job. Last time after me, interact. Good. All right. This term interact, it literally just means to communicate or work together with other people. To communicate or work together with other people. To communicate or work together. What do we see in this image? We see two men interacting with each other. We see a grandfather and his grandson interacting with each other. We see a coach and his student interacting with each other. Now, if the word interact makes sense, I want you to type the number 4 in the comment section. Yes, sugar, I like that. If interact, this word interact, if it makes sense, type the number 4 in the comment section. I want to make sure before we go to the example sentences, if you understand the term interact, again, you're spending time together, you're communicating with each other or working together. If it makes sense, type the number 4. Excellent. Jerry gets it. Bruno gets it. Good. Shireen gets it. Excellent. Again, if you understand the term interact, wow, now they're flying in. Baby, Rosaline, excellent. Imad, Pentagruel, yes. Malaz, Anis, excellent. Abdul Magid, yes. You guys understand what the term interact actually means. Excellent. Yes, you understand the term interact. All right. So we have this term interact. Again, looking at, it really makes me smile looking at these two individuals. They look so happy, right? All right. So we understand how to describe this image, the actions that are occurring, right? What about this image right here? Again, we have the same image. This is why the method is so powerful. If someone were to show you this image without knowing the method, you'd probably say, I see a family and they look happy. But now we're going deeper. We already described who these individuals, in our opinion, who they are. But now I want you to tell me, what are they doing? Remember, we're speaking about the actions. What are they doing in this image? What are they doing? All right, remember, stick with the action. In this image, what are they doing? For example, I'll give the first one. I'm looking at their posture, right? I'm looking at how they are standing, right? So I'm going to say they're posing for a photo, or they're taking a photo, right? Posing for a photo. What do you think they're doing? Again, there's no wrong answer. What action? Remember, we want the action. What describes the action? What's the action that this picture represents? Yes. All right, here we go. They're flying in now. Let's see. Excellent. They are taking a picture. I love it. Excellent. Yes. Here we go. They're taking a photo together. Excellent. They're posing for a photo. Yes. Here we go. They are giving a pose, right? Striking a pose for a picture. I love it. Here we go. Let's see. Taking a picture. Excellent, guys. Excellent. They are being photographed. I like it. They're on holiday and taking a picture for a souvenir. Yes. This is what's happening. Your mind is like, all right, you've activated the English side, and now I'm going to give you everything you need. You're thinking creatively in English. Excellent. They're celebrating at grandma's birthday party. Listen, Mercedes, I love it. You're thinking creatively. There's no wrong answer. I love it. Celebrating, I love it. Posing for the camera, taking a souvenir photo for their beautiful trip, waiting for a bus vacation and ask someone to take a photo of them. Plenio, yes, come on. I love how creatively you guys are thinking. They're taking a picture together, posing for a picture. Let's see. Wow, they're flying in now. Hold on one second. Family photo. Many individuals collaborated with each other. Okay, yeah, they're collaborating with others. I like that. All right. Looking for photographers. Let's see. Taking a picture, smiling for a photo, looking into the distance with smiles on their faces. Come on, y'all. Come on. Yes. Taking a souvenir photo. I love it. Taking a photo to save for great memories. Excellent. Do you see what's happening? Do you see what's happening? You're allowing your brain to think in English, to produce ideas, thoughts, to describe this image and what could possibly be happening. These individuals, not only are they taking a photo, they're on a beautiful vacation. Maybe they're at their grandmother's party. Maybe they're waiting for a bus, like you said, and as they're waiting, they're taking this picture. What is happening? In your brain right now, you're starting to organize your thoughts like a native English speaker. You're starting to think like a native English speaker. My friend, you are starting to learn how to truly be fluent, how to speak English fluently by thinking in English using this simple method: who, what, when, where, and why. The 5 W's method used by native English speakers. We learn it from day one in school all the way until we end school. So what about this word? Again, we understand now, we have an idea of what's going on in this picture, this action. Now, I read it in the comment section. Someone said the word and I love it. You prepared for class. Before we get to the word, I forgot to give you guys the example sentences. I got excited. Let me give you the example sentence. Here we go. The new employee quickly learned to interact well with customers at the coffee shop. Remember, if you have the PDF, it's free to download. The link is in the description. You can review these later. Social media makes it easier to interact with friends who live far away. And finally, during the team meeting, everyone had a chance to interact and share their ideas. All right, now we're going to the next word, again, connected to that image we just saw. I want you to repeat after me. Collaborate. Good. Collaborate. Excellent. Hold on, my lips are a little bit dry. This is real time, guys. Gotta get moisturized. Last time after me, collaborate. Excellent. All right. This term collaborate, it literally just means to work together with other people to achieve a shared goal or create something. In English, we say collaborate, all right? Again, you're working together with other people. We have a shared goal, a common goal we're trying to work towards, right? So we are collaborating with each other. Collaborate, all right? So when we go back to this image, and earlier someone mentioned it, right? Earlier someone mentioned, thank you. They are finally moisturized. I was feeling, I need my lips to be a little bit moisturized. All right, thanks, Shakri. All right, so earlier we were looking at this image, right? This image of this family, right? And we said so many things they could be doing. Posing for a picture, taking a picture, asking someone to take their picture, waiting for a bus. Now we have this term collaborate. And a few moments ago, one of you mentioned the term collaborate. Maybe they're collaborating with a team on a project. Why? Look at the individuals in the back. There are so many people with this family. So maybe they're at a conference and they just decided to bring their son with them. They can collaborate on a project, or maybe they collaborated to create this party for their grandmother. Again, we say collaborate. Yes, we are collaborating on the assignment for our class. We are collaborating for this assignment. Excellent, excellent, all right? So collaborate. Again, collaborate just means to work together, right? To do something together, to work toward a common goal. Before we keep going, if the term collaborate makes sense to you, I want you to type the number 5 in the comment section. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right. If the term collaborate makes sense, I want you to type the number 5 in the comment section. Hafid, I'm doing great. Time flies whenever I have these live classes with you all, so I am excited. Hopefully you are enjoying the class as well. All right. Type the number 5 if you understand the term collaborate, right? Working together for one common goal or one purpose. Type the number 5. Wow, excellent. They're flying in now. Here we go. Excellent. Yes, you guys are understanding. Shireen, Landry, Eminette, Gaku, excellent. Anis, Michael, excellent. Yes, Widme, excellent. Pantagruel, yes. Amahoye, gift, excellent. You guys understand, yes, the term collaborate. Excellent, all right? So now I want us to actually check out these example sentences using the term collaborate. Again, speaking about the actions or the what portion of the 5Ws method. Here's the first example sentence. The marketing team had to collaborate with the design team to create the new advertisement. Next, students often collaborate on group projects to learn teamwork skills. And finally, different departments need to collaborate effectively to make the company successful. Different departments need to collaborate effectively, all right? So we have this term collaborate. Now I want us to go to our final image, all right? The image that had the woman who was smiling with the great hair. So what's the action? What action can you describe? When you're looking at this image of this woman, what's an action? What is she doing? What is she doing? Very quickly in the comment section as we're about to wrap up our class for today. It's been such a great time with you all. But what is she doing in this image? Thank you so much, Taki. I've practiced for so many years. All right. What is happening in this image? Describe the action. Remember, we're focusing on the action. What is happening in this image? For me, maybe she's turning to look at a friend, right? Maybe she's turning and smiling at her friend and smiling at her friend. Okay, at her friend. All right. What do you think she's doing in this image? What is happening? Yes. All right. Yes. Standing and looking at something. She's smiling. Excellent. She's enjoying something. Here we go. She looks like she's turning 360 degrees, or she's turning her neck 360 degrees. All right. Woo. Yes. All right. Let's see. She has a shining smile like you. Thank you so much for the compliment. I appreciate that. She's posing to take a picture. Maybe she is, because honestly, this is a beautiful picture of her, right? Great picture. All right. So maybe she's smiling and posing for a picture. Excellent. Let's see. Ever since the morning started, she's been smiling, walking down the street, wearing dark glasses that add the shine to her appearance. Good. Her radiant appearance. Excellent. Here we go. She's working by giving a big smile. Maybe she's a model. Excellent. Here we go. She's smiling. Excellent. Looking at someone, posing for a photo. Yes. Happy to see her granny. Maybe her granny is standing right in front of her, posing to shoot a pro photo. All right. She's turning. She's at a photo shoot and they're taking a picture of her. She's smiling because it's her time to take pictures. Ooh, we haven't got to the reasons, but I love it. It's coming tomorrow. No. We're going to get to that on Wednesday. Don't miss Wednesday, y'all. All right. Posing for a picture. Enjoying visiting the beautiful place. Yes, she saw her friend and she's smiling because it's been a long time. I love it. So we see, looking at this picture, and I'm noticing as I'm looking at your responses in the comment section, your responses are getting longer. Why? Because your brain is comfortable. Your brain is relaxed. There is no stress in this situation right now, so you're able to produce and think in English easier. Don't forget what's happening during this marathon, everyone. Don't forget it. Taking a picture, staring at something that makes her happy. Yes. All right. So you understand for this image how to describe the action, what she's possibly doing. So I want us to look at this word, and I saw it pop up once. Here's the word again, looking back now at our PDF for this marathon. I want you all to repeat after me. Beam. Yes, good. Again, beam. Excellent. Last time after me. Beam. Great job. Now, this term beam, it literally just means to smile broadly with joy or happiness. To smile broadly with joy or happiness. I've been told this a lot. When I smile, it makes other people smile. I've been told, Tiff, you have a great smile, and I always appreciate the compliment. So I'll give you an example again. To smile broadly with joy or happiness. This is a regular smile. But smiling broadly with joy and happiness, I'm so happy to be here. It does something to you. When someone is smiling with a broad smile, you can see the happiness written all over their face, the joy. I experience so much joy when I'm able to teach you all, to help you achieve your English goals and reveal something to you like the 5 W's method. It brings me so much joy. So I am beaming. Does that make sense? All right. If it makes sense, I want you to type the number 2 in the comment section. If what I just showed you, Tiffany is beaming, it means I'm smiling broadly. I'm very happy. I have a lot of joy in my heart. If that makes sense, beaming, type the number 2 in the comment section. Yes, type the number 2 if that makes sense. If you're like, Tiff, I get it. Yes. If you're like, okay. I want you. Okay, type the number 2 and then you. Yes, you right there. Whether you're at home, whether you're at work, whether you're in your car, wherever you are right now, I want you to copy me. I'm going to start beaming, and I want you to start beaming. I want you to smile broadly. I want there to be happiness and joy. Are you ready? Type the number 2. I see the 2s flying in. Everyone understands. Great. We're all on the same page. Excellent. This might be an online class, but we are together around the world, various countries, diverse backgrounds. And I want everyone on the count of 3 to smile broadly with joy and happiness. Are you ready? Here we go on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. You got it. Come on. Come on. Yes. Smiling broadly, beaming. It does something when you smile broadly. When you start beaming, people around you will be affected. Your children, your husband, your wife, your family members, your coworkers, your boss. If you walk up to somebody and just say, good morning, all of a sudden, well, good morning. It changes people's day. Now, this is not a part of the lesson. I just wanted to encourage you to start beaming. Start smiling broadly. Everything's going to be okay, including your English ability. All right? So, beaming. Everyone understands what beaming means? Yes. I see all the smiles coming in. I love it. I love it. All right. Excellent. Yes. You guys all smiled. Great. Good job. All right. So we understand this term beaming. All right. Now I want you to check out these example sentences. Here's the first example sentence. The graduate was beaming with pride as she received her diploma. Next, my little sister beamed when she saw her birthday cake. And finally, after getting engaged, the couple couldn't stop beaming all evening. They were elated. They were super happy they had just gotten engaged. In English, we say beam. So again, when we see this image of this woman, this beautiful woman, and if we're going to describe what is happening, we can say, this woman is beaming as they take a photo of her for the photo shoot. Or this woman is beaming as she turns and sees her friend behind her. She's beaming. Beautiful, big smile. In English, we say beaming. Now, in today's class, everyone, we talked about the first 2 aspects of the 5 W's method. We talked about the who and the what. The who and the what, and you learned 6 new vocabulary words. So I want to ask you before we wrap our class up for today, which one did you like the most? from the who and the what. So I want you to type in the comment section, who or what, and then type one vocabulary word. So in the comment section, you need to write two things. Which do you like the most, the who or the what? And then right next to it, write the vocabulary word you like the most. We learned 6 vocabulary words today, and we went over 2 aspects of the 5 W's method. So your response in the comment section should look something like this. I like the who, and then I put a comma, and I like the word radiant. All right? So again, select one, either the who or the what, and then write one vocabulary word. Which of the who or what did you like the most, and which vocabulary word did you like the most? All right? Here we go. Henny says, I like the what, and I liked beam. Oti Bazil says, I like the what, and I like beam. I love it. I love it. We're getting a lot of what and beams. I love it. All right, again, so what do you like? Who or what? And then which of the vocabulary words did you like the most? Here we go. Michelle says, I like who and I like beam. I like that. Here we go. What and beam. I like that. Mercedes, what and beam. Here we go. What and beam. Wow, what and beam. Lots of love. Here we go. Let's see. What and beam. I love it. What and collaborate. I love that. Here we go. Who and radiant. I love it. I love it. Let's do about 5 more. What and collaborate. I love that. What and beam. I love it. They're flying in now. Here we go. Next one we have is what and beam. Good. Here we go. Oh, I love you too. Thank you so much. I love it. I love it. All right. We have who and stubble. Yes, all the way from IT. I like it. I like it. And one more we have. Let's see. What and beam. So you learned so much today. Now, I want to remind you, you cannot miss any day of this marathon. If you felt like you learned a lot today, you will learn even more tomorrow and on day 3. So this marathon, again, my goal is to help you speak English fluently. And in order to speak, you have to think in English like a native English speaker using the 5 W's method. Who, what, when, where, and why. So before we end for our class today, again, if you enjoyed this class, if you enjoyed it and you're ready for tomorrow's class, I want you to type the number 3 in the comment section. If you enjoyed today and you're ready for tomorrow's class, type the number 3 in the comment section. If you're like, man, Tiff, this blew my mind. I did not expect this marathon to be so good. I didn't expect to learn so much, and I didn't expect to feel so confident after the first class. Type the number 3 in the comment section. Again, if you learned a lot, you're excited about tomorrow's class, and it blew your mind, type the number 3. I love it. Ivan, Bill, yes. XXX, Ipit, yes. Jerry, Clarice, Lady Me, excellent. So many are flying in. Yes, I love it. I love it. You guys are ready. You guys realize, man, I love it. These numbers are flying in. I want you guys to be just as excited as I am. You guys know me. If you followed me online for a while, this is genuine. The beam is real. All right, so I want you guys to be just as excited as your language journey is about to literally improve exponentially. Excellent. I love it. All the 3s are flying in. So we're going to be back together tomorrow, and I'm going to help you even more as we continue understanding the 5 W's method. Now, as we move forward, I'm going to tell you even more about this special program because everything I'm teaching you also comes, but I'll tell you more about that later. So again, guys, thank you so much for being here. I'm so glad you enjoyed. I'll talk to you in class number 2. Bring a friend tomorrow. Love you guys.